with any luck, today is going to be the culmination of 4 years of practice, buying gear, preparation, and yeah, I said practice. Welcome back to the channel, my friend. This is Road Reality, and I bought a gimbal. Yep, I'm gonna give it away right there. Stick around to the end to see if I accomplished my goal. Today, we're gonna talk cameras. It is the fall again, which means it's new camera release season. GoPro recently released the Hero 13. I haven't bought one yet as of this recording, but there's so many more cameras that I want. So if you feel that way, boop the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, because I got some crazy stuff coming. And crazy is relative, it's camera gear, but it is camera season. Last year, I tried to teach how to take better pictures of your bike, and I scouted some locations. Well, this year, we're ramping it up a notch, and I want to talk about the new camera bug and how bad it has bit me this year. Oh my gosh, I am just drooling, frothing at the mouth, if you will, over some of these new cameras that I see online. And I'm not talking any dinky action camera or a dinky APS-C crop censored camera. I'm talking full frame, baby. Yep, your buddy John is looking at full frame lenses and cameras. And boy, that stuff is expensive. My goodness. Now, I totally get that the majority of my audience watches on their smartphone, films with their smartphone, and maybe a GoPro that's a couple years old. I know some of you have the newer GoPros, but a lot of the people that I've talked to film on their smartphone or like a Hero 8 or 10. And let me tell you, I applaud you. My helmet is off to you guys and gals, because I am bad with money. People think I have a lot. I'm just fiscally irresponsible, and I go out and I just blow the budget every year for camera stuff. Not all of it's for the channel. Some of it's to better record the memories of life, and I really deep down enjoy using camera equipment. And what I found after I bought my ZV-1 is that, don't pull out, I really enjoy using a dedicated camera. And the ZV-1 was great, don't get me wrong. I've still used it a ton, but it's small and it's limited. So I bought the Nikon Z30, and that thing is coffee. Oh, I dribbled it down my face, gosh darn it. Anyway, I'm a hot mess, people. The Z30 is phenomenal, but the stave sucks. So I start looking at cameras with IBIS, which is internal something image stabilization. I don't, you know what? On screen, that's what it stands for. But IBIS is a wonderful thing if you want to do handheld shots. Now, instead of taking your $1,000 smartphone that you use for smartphone that you use for everything else, or your GoPro Hero 10 and adding a media mod and a mic and all that, and a selfie stick, you end up with these dedicated cameras, right? So here I am spending all this money just to have YouTube crush it with their compression, and then 78 people watch it. It is a real sickness, and I, again, really enjoy using a dedicated camera. I enjoy the extra features. Not that I'm doing color grading or buying a ton of lenses and all this other stuff, but I really do enjoy going out and seeing what I can get with the cameras that I have, and then drooling over the new cameras that I probably shouldn't buy. I mean, the current front runner is the Canon R6 Mark II. I think it would replace the Nikon for a lot of things and do a lot of things well. And that's the problem. Like, some people are fine with the video and image or audio quality on a GoPro. Some are fine with their phone. I'm looking for something different. I want that buttery bokeh, that blurry background, and I want to be able to get good stabilized footage while doing all that. And I know there's people in the crowd that are going to say, buy a Pocket 3. It's got a gimbal and it focuses. It's not a fixed lens and all, you know, well, it's kind of fixed, but it's not like infinity focus. Like, everything you see is in focus right now. Whereas with a dedicated camera, you got that blurry background. Hey, I said it right that time. But it's really, really hard and expensive to find a camera that will do it all. Because when you go up to these big cameras, the lenses are hundreds, if not thousands, even many thousands of dollars to purchase. And it just boggles the mind how expensive this stuff gets. And I'm just a rank amateur. I can't justify a $6,000 camera with a $5,000 lens on it for doing my rinky-dink vlogs. I just can't. I wish I could, but YouTube don't pay the bills, baby. And I got a mortgage and kids to feed, and well, they don't eat much, but hey, we're having fun. How's your day going? Boop the like button, leave a comment below with how your day's going. I'm just at a quandary, and so I spend all these hours researching cameras because I bought the ZV-1 kind of on an impulse, and I really like it. I don't like the ergos, I don't like the menu, and I don't like that it doesn't have auto gain on the microphone, whereas my Nikon and the GoPros do. And I tend to be a loud person, so it makes it difficult. I blow out the microphone a lot of times, but then even if I adjust the gain, the audio level on my Sony, I have to change it every time I change microphones. And I've got several, so it's like I'm always stuck and I'm always forgetting, which is why I love the Nikon. Auto gain, blurry background, it does a great job for videos and still, and just has horrible stave. So it's missing that one crucial feature. So I'm left wondering what is next. And the Canon R6 Mark II really fits the bill for a lot of things because it's got the stave, it's got great autofocus, it's got great video and picture, it can record more than 30 minutes at a shot, which is important for my talking heads because I let them run and I'm like, hey, why isn't Resolve doing what I want it to while I'm doing like an editing tutorial for the other channel? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I figured it out, cool. And meanwhile, 3 minutes have gone by and I've got, you know, a longer file on the card, but I have not stopped and started recording, so I don't have to sync anything else up. Where am I? I hope this comes out where I want it to. So what does this all lead to? Well, I bought 3 things. Yeah, we'll do 3 things this time. I bought 3 things for my Nikon and the Sony, well, basically for everything, that might help. One of which is I bought a DJI RS3 mini gimbal, which, oh, it was a pain in the ass to set up, but I actually, I tried it out at the house and I think it's pretty slick. Oh, fudge, fudge, fudge. This doesn't come out where I thought it did. I think I have to make a right. Oh, no, we'll make a left. And I know what you're thinking. This is a motovlog channel. Why is all this stuff here? It's because I don't do old school motovlogs like this quite often. And I'll show the tests in another video or over on the other channel, and the reviews and stuff. But my motovlogs are generally like, I stop somewhere and take some pictures and I'm riding along talking. And so there's a mix of cameras. And as I think about it, I'm rolling around with like $4,000 worth of camera equipment on my bike. Maybe $3,000. Either way, it's a lot of money. A lot of money to get hit by a Chevy with a trailer and another Chevy, hopefully without a trailer. Yeah, let's share the road, gentlemen. Thank you. I know it's tight. It's not their fault. That's what she said. Anyway, moving on. This stuff is a hobby for me, and it is also an obsession because, like I said earlier, I'm looking for a certain production quality. And I haven't been able to get there with the Nikon yet, which is why I keep using the Sony. I want to not retire the Sony, but leave it for like just an everyday camera, running gun stuff, but be able to get really cool pics and video with the Nikon and show that off more in the channel. Because I do enjoy, like I said many times already, using it. And I don't know which way I have to go. I think I have to make a left. Looking for a spot. It's deserted, and it will let me test all this new camera equipment out. And I did, I know, somebody's already typed in the comments below, what's the 3rd thing? You bought the gimbal? Oh, well, actually, that was the only thing I mentioned. The 2nd thing I bought was a new lens for the Nikon. And it is the Power Zoom 12-28 Nikkor lens. And I tested it out of the house. It's awesome. I love it. Internal zoom, nice wide field of view. So even if the stave is not great, I can fix it in Resolve and not lose a ton of the image. That was a big problem with the 16-50 that came with it. And if this is all gibberish to you, don't worry. It's gibberish to me most of the time. But the field of view wasn't wide enough for me to handhold the camera and get decent stave. Now the Sony doesn't go as wide, but with its improved stave and a selfie stick, you get really good field of view, in my opinion. So those two things ought to fix it. But I also bought, and this ties into motovlogging as well, a Ulanzi tripod. It's a Umbra. Yeah, it's like a umbrella, only it's just Umbra. Maybe women like it. I'm not sure. You have trouble buying an Umbra, ladies? I don't know where I was going with that. But this thing's like 5.5, 6 feet tall, something like that. And it fits in my tour pack, as you will see at the end of this video. Oh, this is the road. This is the road. This is where I want to come up to. All right, skip. And here we are closing in on our destination. I normally come up here in the winter time and film, but today we've got what looks like soybeans. So let me show you what's all in the tour pack. Bad grammar, John, moving on. And then let's see if I can get the shot. I want the sun in front of me, and I'm parked off the road in the gravel. Here we are. Whoa, that fell over quite a bit. Oh, almost went the other way. John, don't do this to yourself. Uh-oh, now I'm stuck. All right, let's push it forward. Let's see if that's any better. Is that any better? Yeah, that's much better. All right, here's my tour pack. I've got my Caden bag, and I've got links to all this stuff on Amazon, affiliate links. But yeah, the Caden bag, and inside of it, I will be testing, well, I'll have this set up. That's the Ulanzi selfie stick. Then I've got my media mod on a little GoPro handheld deal. And then in the inner pouch, I have set up, I have my Nikon, the Sony, the gimbal, spare batteries, and the tripod deal for the gimbal. And the Rode wireless mic. It's not the Go 2, it's the Go. Then, this is the Ulanzi selfie stick. And as you can see, the Ulanzi selfie stick in its bag also fits in the saddlebag of a Harley Davidson. So this is how I have the Nikon set up with the lens on it. Slotted into my Falcam F38. And then I should be able to unlock, and unlock, remove the lens cap, power the device on, and it's prepped, just like I had it at home. Okay, cool. All right, so now let's try to get our shot. Well, that worked out better than I thought it would. That was pretty cool, right? And all I had to do was hold the trigger button, and then as I moved the camera, it just locked everything so that nothing happened. Maybe some vertical movement, but it held everything else in place. And when I let go of the trigger, now it's following me as I rotate around. How slick is that? And if you catch me looking at my preview screen, it's because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm new to this. This is so slick. Do you see this? Oh, I love it. This is great. This is so cool. All right, so now we hit it 2 buttons and it goes out that way. 3 goes into selfie mode. And you can see me again. 3 doesn't put it back. 2 puts it back. It just rotates it. Oh, it flipped it around? That's crazy. Yonk. That's neat. All right. Now I want to try the shot that 4 years ago drove me insane because I didn't realize that the GoPro was going to have all the bounciness as I walked around the bike. And I did it in a parking lot, Loose Nut or something was the video title. But today we're going to use the Nikon with this gimbal thing and we're going to get that panning shot. Let's do it. Now, I know that wasn't perfect, but I'm sure that was a dang sight better than with just my dinky GoPro Hero 8 4 years ago. Heck yeah, rock on. And am I in frame? I had my selfie stick flipped. Yeah, perfectly in frame. This lens is awesome. Oh, I love it. The lens is great. Can I zoom with this thing? No? Okay, fair enough. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, boop the like button, boop the share button, boop the subscribe button, just boop, 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 hit all the buttons, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget your 2 mantras and go watch that video next. Hold on. Where's my joystick? There it is. Hey, look, there's a video there now. Hey, 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day, and 2, do something nice for yourself every day. John out.